Hello. Today I'd like to talk about a key city service, snow removal. Shaker Heights can be beautiful after a snowstorm, but when we need to get out and about, we're thankful for the hard work of our Public Works employees to clear our roads and sidewalks. I'm here at the City Service Center on Chagrin Boulevard to give you a behind-the-scenes look at snow removal. I've asked John Becker, the city's Assistant Director of Operations, to join me. John, let's start by talking about how you prepare for a snow event. I know that you use the same trucks for plowing as you do for many of the other services that your department provides, which must make snow preparation kind of tricky.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, that's right. Our trucks are multi-purpose, which allows us to use our equipment year-round, but it also means that we need to plan ahead. When snow is in the forecast, we start switching our trucks over to snow. It takes our mechanics about 30 minutes to prepare each of our 14 available trucks, including installing the plow's hydraulics that operate the plow and the salt distributor. Then we have to fill the trucks with salt. As you know, in Shaker Heights, we can have spring weather one day and a foot of snow the next. So sometimes this truck preparation can be a challenge.
I would imagine so. So how do you approach the task of plowing the city's 100+ miles of roads? It sounds like a really big job.
The city is divided into 6 zones, and we assign 2 plows to each zone. Main roads like Van Aken, Chagrin, and Lee are plowed first. Then we move to our secondary roads like Shelburne and Lomond, and also to all the roads around our school buildings. Then we plow the residential side streets.
How about the sidewalks? I know that residents are responsible for clearing their sidewalks, except when the snow exceeds 6 inches.
When the snow is more than 6 inches, the city will plow the sidewalks. We have 2 sidewalk plows and start with sidewalks on main roads and around schools, then move to our secondary and side streets. With 200 miles of sidewalk, this is a big job. When snow is under 6 inches, we still plow the sidewalks on streets leading to schools, as well as on our main and secondary roads.
Let's wrap up by talking about salt.
Residents sometimes ask why our streets are not more heavily salted like other communities. We explain that the city has adopted what we call a sensible salting policy. Sensible salting means that we salt only where and when necessary. Typically during a snowstorm, we salt the city's major intersections and roads and around schools. We also spot salt known trouble spots in hills and side streets. But if we have an ice storm, then we do salt everywhere. This sustainable approach helps limit the amount of salt that gets into our city's storm sewers. This is important not only because salt damages those pipes, but it also ends up in our streams and eventually Lake Erie, where it's a significant pollutant.
Thank you, John. I know our residents join me in saying thank you for all the hard work that our city crews do, keeping our roads clear, often in the middle of the night and on weekends. Finally, as a reminder, I'd like to invite you to join me at the Crossing Borders art exhibit and screening of the documentary film Breathe Free, which takes place on February 26th and 27th at the main library. The city is sponsoring this important event that offers a look into the difficult journeys of refugees. For details, visit the city's website. I hope to see you there. Thank you.